My name is Dane Katan.
Mutia Poli.
My name is Maki De Lima.
I'm Randy Libre.
Hello, I'm Bea Tan.
Hi everyone, this is Zara Carvanel.
I've been using the Greenway for 5 years. I believe that the Greenway has been part of being a mom and being me as an athlete, post-athlete, where I can still really move my body, exercise in the morning, bring my kid to walk. Very ample space here at the Greenway. And I think that's not, like a big moment, but it's a big everyday moment for me.
I've been running for more than 2 decades already. And here in BGC, I've been running here after the COVID. And I was surprised that there's a kilometer-long running route among the greeneries beside the golf course and covered by the shades of this tall condominium. So it's a very great place to run.
Around the pandemic time, so 2021, I've been running in Greenway for 5 years now. It's definitely been a part of me. It's my space outside of, being cramped up at work or in the buildings. So I'm quite grateful that there is a space here because there's not a lot in the country.
Residing here since 2015, and I'm pretty much a regular user of BGC's Greenway Park. Convenience-wise, this has been very helpful for my morning runs. I run pretty much also outside, but it's a lot safer here.
I've been using the BGC Greenway for the last 5 or 6 years. And then it's a good elevation, whereas the corner of McKinley and the 5th Avenue is the highest point of the BGC when you walk. That's a very good exercise.
I just discovered this one yesterday when I was walking around, and then I found this one, and I can't believe myself that this place actually existed. And it changed my life because I was just living here for 1 year and a half, and then I didn't know that this place existed. And I hope that a lot of people would know this place actually.
I've been a resident of BGC for about 5 years, and as a fitness enthusiast and a very busy person, to be frank, the Greenway has been life-changing. To me, especially that I'm able to clock in time for myself. First thing in the morning, I do my quick jogs, I do my sprints, I spend time with my husband, I spend time with my dogs, and I'm able to do that so accessibly because the Greenway is right there beside my condo building.
Well, one message we have for everybody enjoying this Greenway is great feedback. They like an area, a Greenway, where they can walk without any visual pollution. They want the area that is shaded in the morning and they can get from their exercise very easily. So we're so happy that this is one of the biggest attractions now for BGC and a great way for our sponsors to become known as very important in the community for health and recreation.
We're hoping with the establishment of the Greenway is a good demonstration project of what can be done around the Philippines in terms of creating parks for people to use that are otherwise not usable for any other purpose. That there are lots of places where these kind of parks can be developed, and we hope this is a good example of what can be done in many places around the Philippines.
I think one of the longest parks in the country where you can run without having to worry about traffic. So it's nice to have a space where you can do all sorts of practice, like long run, going uphill, doing intervals. So it's really the perfect park for me and for runners. I think another thing that I really appreciate about the Greenway is I think I got to meet different people as well from different walks of life.
I love that it's about 1.2, 1.5 kilometers of straight running path. Again, as someone who values fitness so much, I need to be able to have a safe space to run without worrying about stoplights, without worrying about crossing cars, and it's very convenient that I can clock in my 5-10 kilometers with just up and downs.
My favorite thing is I get to run in the morning. I get to run anytime actually because a lot more people have been using this Greenway here in BGC, and so you have a certain amount of times when there's so many people now, and it's so nice to see as well that our generation and the other generations have been, getting into fitness and using their body, exercising, and I think the easiest way is really running and walking. We see a lot of for moms and for dads as well walking out here. See new moms strolling with their kids and new families as well. My favorite part is being part of a community here that engages with these types of activities, as well as you see fur babies growing from really small to big, and babies that are playing with each other as well, that are big kids and toddlers now.
Well, one thing I like about this route is because one way it's uphill and another way it's downhill. And plus the fact that we're shaded away from the pollution from the cars out there. Here in Metro Manila, one of the challenges for a runner really is the lack of green, safe space.
Whether short runs or long runs, this is pretty much the place to be.
What I enjoy most about the Greenway is that there's plenty of trees and it has a lot of shades actually. And the most place or spot that I enjoy is that inclined pathway right there, because I felt like I'm working out really.
Well, this is the only place that has nature and away from the motorists, so you can have it almost no sound of any motor vehicle. It's all like walking in a nature park in the city. And this one has an all access to different parts of the BGC, where you can easily go in different parts of the BGC.
I would love this Greenway extended by perhaps 2 or 3 more kilometers. If they extend it up to McKinley, down up there, well, that's probably about 3 or 4 kilometers one way. It's a very good initiative.
But I think it would also be nice if it would continue even further, so that there will be more space for pedestrians, runners.
Well, I wish it can be extended further there, or in more on McKinley side. Yeah.
BGC Greenway as it is now is perfect for me, but if there's a more avenue for it to be bigger, wherein there's no stoplights to stop you from walking or running, very safe, and very safe for kids as well to run around, and for your fur babies to walk every day. It would be amazing if we can extend it maybe into the McKinley Road, or maybe even more so stretch it out even more to Kalayaan. I don't know how that's possible, but well, the bigger the better. But I'm so grateful that I have this in my backyard.
I think I would like it to be a lot longer, so you can walk for like 30 minutes straight, and maybe around McKinley Hill.
Yeah, of course, if it's possible, I would really love to have this extended, because in other countries, I think they've had really like dedicated running parks that stretch out for a lot longer. So I think this is really a great space, and if they can build on it, I think it would be highly appreciated, not just by runners but by like the population and also tourists as well. So it would be good for, I think, both the city and the country to have a longer running park.
Absolutely. For the last few years, it's always been a dream, and my husband and I would talk about the idea of what if BGC was, a little version of what Singapore is, how all the parks are connected throughout the city-state, and that would be such a beautiful experience for the residents. If we had a longer, imagine my 10 kilometers will not be 10 ups and downs anymore. It could be one full round around BGC. I could meet my friends along that track. We also host fun runs and run clubs here along the Greenway, so it would be a more convenient path for the running community to be a part of as well.
Yes, obviously this is 1.5 kilometers, and we were very lucky to get this space. The idea is to extend this further, maybe all the way south to the Senate building, and that's a wish, and even a shorter one to SM here in the project here. So we want to reach the SM Aura project, and if that happens, that will be another extension.
The future plans for the Greenway, actually we have a 6-phase plan to expand the Greenway by a factor of 10, so by an order of magnitude. And we can do this both in terms of connecting around BGC, but also integrating better with Makati itself, which will create one seamless network of linear parks that connect the two.
A huge thank you from me, my family, my dogs, for giving us a space to connect, to move freely, and to clock in and show up for ourselves every day.
Well, again, thank you very much. Or as we say in Tagalog, maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much for making this space for everyone. This is pretty much an inclusive space, no? So it is nice to have more places like this.
Well, thank you so much for providing this place. It's like a place away from the city actually, and I felt really happy that this place exists.
Oh, thank you so much. I think you guys made such a big difference for so many people in the park, more than you realize, like families, runners, people with pets, and people who just want, you know, a safe space to clear their mind and walk around. I think it's really great. Yeah, it's great. So thank you.
You know, the residents and non-residents of this are very happy, you know, for the walkway created, this greenway.
I'm super grateful. I'm super happy actually shows where to live, because one of the big factor was that there was a greenway at the back. It's an ample, if I'm not mistaken, just a little less than 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers going back and forth. I'm so grateful, and those are the small things, my everyday things that I get to do because of the greenway, and for that, very thankful.
Can't thank the sponsors enough. Without their foresight and vision, and obviously their financial support, none of this would have been possible. But it does tell you what can happen when the public and private sector work together to create something for the community. And it's a one-time, they gave a one-time contribution for this, but this is going to pay, you know, dividends to the community for years and years to come.
And to our sponsors, thank you for supporting us all these years. We continue to enjoy your support, and we are maintaining this, adding new plans and doing more events so that people know and understand your corporate social responsibility in helping out in this thing. Thank you.